can certainly be one of the criteria you use, but I think you have to also look at your own enterprise charter. For instance, 44% of our customers said they also have a charter to train their customers and or partners and so forth. So now you're going to need to deal with e-commerce type issues, and that may not be something that's inherent in one of the systems in the upper right quadrants. The other thing is you might be an internal organization with a global footprint, and you need to deal with double byte character sets and things of that nature. So just being in the upper right hand quadrant doesn't necessarily make that vendor a great fit for you. One of the old companies that I used to run a while back, we were an ASP provider of LMS systems, and I always thought that was the right way to go. We took care of all the SCORM compatibility, putting wrappers around all your content to make sure that works. But it was also very easy to move from us to another vendor because you didn't have the whole thing installed behind your firewall. So I know this is a big issue, cloud computing, SaaS, and so forth. So I'm going to invite a couple vendors in to talk about that and hopefully give you your answers that you're looking for. Trends. Yeah, we all want to look at the trends so we know we have the right system so that we can deal with some of the things coming along the pike. Well, I created a list of about 20 of the top trends and published it out on our blogs at eLearning Magazine, and they seem to have stood the test. One or two adds to it, but basically, we kind of know what's coming, and I'll go over a lot of those in the class. Everything from social learning and mobile computing on over to expert directories and so forth. So that's definitely something you need to look at if you're buying a system for the longer term. Yeah, that's really the $1 million question, and that's the one we're going to answer in this workshop. How do you find the vendor that's the best fit for you and your enterprise's needs? We're going to show you how to create an RFI if you want to go through that step, but then an RFP, justify the system, and ultimately pick the vendor using some pretty scientific techniques that are pretty easy to use once you know what your requirement set is. So come join us, and hopefully we'll keep you from making a mistake on your next LMS purchase.